Something I think a lot about, what is the true definition of backcountry? I see the word get used in a lot of different ways on the internet. Right now I've driven a couple hours into the mountains out this Forest Service road, and if my van were to break down, I could be in a situation where it might be a week until someone else shows up, and like there's no cell service, so it's a good idea to carry a satellite messenger. But where I run into problems is if I'm sleeping cozy inside my van. I got all the modern amenities of electricity and heating, refrigeration, maybe you got Starlink internet and you're watching movies, and you're protected inside a steel cage from the weather and the wildlife, and if something was to happen, you can just turn a key and drive away. I mean, at that point you might as well be in a house in the suburbs. So I call that front country camping. It's not until I've hiked a couple kilometers into the bush where it starts to feel like backcountry to me. Like I'm exposed to the weather and the bears and the mountain lions. I'm relying on my own 2 feet to get somewhere, and if I'm going to sleep, it's inside a flimsy tent, and I'm scared out of my mind of all these footsteps out in the bush. But yeah, that's what I think. If you were to go to a national park website and book backcountry camping, I mean, that's what you're going to get. You're going to be way out in the forest somewhere. But yeah, ask the audience. What do you guys think? Alright, let's do this. I don't want to do this. So cold. Oh, that hurts. Alright, I'm officially in the backcountry. Chuck Norris drew a line on my map, so I just go by that. So today I'm headed up the Mount King George Trail. Last year I spent a couple days cleaning this up because it was in very bad condition, and after I did that I received a really nice note from someone. I think he said a group of 10 people went up and got a summit, so it makes me feel really good. The effort is appreciated. So I just thought I'd make sure it's all cleaned up for the 2023 season. It's a spectacular route, and it's also an 11,000er here in the Canadian Rockies, so it attracts more attention than your usual mountain. A lot of trees can fall in the span of just one winter. It's already been worth the effort of coming out here again. And Rocco, she understands wherever I set my backpack, that's her safe spot. She just waits there until I'm done cutting. And normally when I'm out hiking, I just keep my satellite messenger in my backpack. But when I'm doing this, it's in my pocket because sometimes you never know which way a log is going to fall. And sometimes they're heavily spring loaded and they don't pop until like the last split second, and they can jump a good 10 feet. And if you took that in the chest, it would be devastating. And Rocco is no lassie. She's not going to run into town for help. She'd sooner just chase after squirrels and have fun. Bear spray with teeth marks through it. It's never a good sign. Alright, Mount King George is open for the 2023 mountaineering season. Good luck, have fun, don't die. I might have signed myself up for a yearly maintenance gig on this one. It was almost like starting from scratch, but time to head back to the van. This is my first time driving out this road. I had no idea it was going to be this beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye. Just your average BC logging road. But since I'm in the area and it's a beautiful day, I figure I might as well try to get a summit. The road is avalanched out from here on, so I'll just use the e-bike. It comes in handy for moments like this. I don't have any beta for the mountains out here, so I'll just ride out and see if I can get one. I think that's King Albert, then Mount Back, and Lockwood Peak. Maybe I can get one of those. I have my severe doubts that anyone else is going to come out here today, so I'm not worried about leaving my bike out in the open. I flew the drone up. Looks like Mount Back could be safe to do a summit on today. It's worth hiking up here and investigating. The bushwhacking is not so bad through here, and less than a kilometer of it. I lost my hat yesterday somewhere on the King George Trail. Didn't realize until this morning. Now it's like the price of gas to drive back there and look is going to be more money than just stopping in at the store when I return to town. That's irritating. Could have used that today. Just a reminder, it is still the middle of May in Canada. Was I supposed to bring my snowshoes today? It's too late now. It's questionable whether or not I should try this. Like, the worst avalanches have been flushed out, but there's still a lot that could come down. I'd go up, then that little ramp around the corner, that's where I feel like I'd be in danger. So however long it takes me to get up that 5 minutes, then the rest would be safe. So should I go? It looks like it might be possible to scramble up through here where it's dry. Then I can avoid going straight up through that avalanche funnel. There's a totally decent ramp over here. This makes a lot more sense to me. It's gonna be really hot today, so high probability avalanches. From here on, it just looks like a straightforward slog up this scree. There's like this long, flat summit block I have to walk out onto. So I brought up Starlink earlier in the video. I'm still against it. I don't want it. I like to be disconnected when I come out here. Like, I came out Wednesday afternoon and Thursday trail maintenance, Friday summit. And like, I'll be back in town tomorrow by noon. It's nice. Just Rocco and myself living it up in the Rockies. I'm so excited I got to use the e-bike on the approach today. It's exactly why I bought it. It happens all the time. You hit these obstacles like avalanches, washouts, sketchy looking bridges. So just fire up the e-bike and coast out here effortlessly. Makes all the difference. I'm starting to have a suspicion that what I've been looking at all day is a false summit. What I'm headed up is the same height as that. I feel like I got a lot more climbing to do. Mount Tipperary behind me. Looks like it might be doable along that western ridgeline if you came up here looking for a double summit. Also a really good view of Mount Joffre behind me. I did that 2 years ago in a day, 42 kilometers on snowshoes. I'm getting close to 40 years old now. I don't know if I have that kind of energy anymore. That was a lot. And that is the summit of Mount Back, and what a beautiful place to be. It's Mount King Albert over there. Got a very good view of Mount Assiniboine today. And my van is way back in that valley. And that is the north face of Mount King George, Mount Joffre, and Mount Sir Douglas. What a wonderful day to be up high in the Rockies. Enjoyed this thoroughly. I wish I had some kind of delicious conclusion to put on this video for everyone who has stuck around this long, but I am down to scraps in the fridge. It is time to go into town and get all sorted out once again. So that marks the end of another adventure. So thanks everyone for watching and coming along. Hope everyone's doing good and enjoying your spring. And I will see you in the next episode.